the way that we want it to.
Yeah.
Okay, now,
absolutely.
what is your name and where are you from?
My name is Afton, and I'm from the Bronx.
Okay, the Bronx. We get a lot of people from the Bronx on this channel.
Really?
Yes. Now, one of the questions I like to ask New Yorkers is, what is the difference between Manhattan and the outer boroughs?
Oh my God, I was talking about this earlier.
Cool.
I think the main difference is obviously population. Like, there's so much more going on in Manhattan than there are in the outer boroughs. And like being from the Bronx, you know, the Bronx has a bad reputation. It's dirty. It smells bad. And like, but I love the Bronx. But you know, in Manhattan, there's like so much more going on. So many more people. You're always seeing something and stuff like that.
Now, one thing I love to ask New Yorkers is, do a New York accent. Because you're not speaking with one right now, but
Yeah. All right.
I would like to hear you do the New York accent. And let me just say this, if you want to skip anything, just say skip.
New York accent.
You know?
I think I could do like I don't know, you just get more into, depends on who you're talking to. This is kind of like a lighter version of the New York accent that I tend to
Neutralized
slip
version,
into.
yeah.
Or
Okay.
I have a tendency to be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Not like, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Where were you coming from before you came to this park?
We were coming here, or was I coming for?
Where were you coming from?
From? Oh,
Yes.
the Bronx.
So
We
you
came down.
straight from the Bronx to here.
Yes.
Now, where are you going once you leave here?
Back up to the Bronx.
Back to the Bronx. Oh wow! So you came here just to come to Washington Square?
Yeah.
Because what a lot of people do is they try to do like several places at all in one day.
Yeah.
So this is it for you.
Yeah.
So you don't want to check out the Christmas tree around the front.
Nah, I mean, being from New York, you've seen it. You know what I mean?
So you've been there, you've done that,
Yeah.
and it's so cold you don't want to do anything else.
Yeah, absolutely.
I understand. Now, do you know any New Yorkers who have left, and where are they going?
Yeah, like, I just started college this year, so I know kids who go to college in Michigan and Connecticut and Pennsylvania, California. That's really it.
Okay. If you were not in New York, where would you be?
I want to live in Portland, Oregon, badly.
Why Oregon of all places?
I just like the vibe. I think it's really cool, nature and all that.
Have you been there?
I have not. I haven't gotten a chance to go out there yet.
I think there's definitely a spot for you there.
Hopefully.
All right, next question. Do you have any advice for the freshmen coming in?
Well, I am a freshman.
No, I mean, since you are a freshman, you
Oh,
have
yeah,
some
yeah, yeah.
experience
I have
being a
some
freshman.
experience.
What about the freshmen that are coming in next year?
I think
Any advice?
just try and find, this sounds stupid, but really just try and find your people. It's a lot different from high school. You'll fit in probably. There's so many more people. I am going to take off my Fox hat. There's so many more people, and you can really find like the people that you're meant to be around and make good connections and really just work on that. And obviously, like, try your hardest at school. I spent my last semester literally just like doing nothing, and I regret it. So go to class, do your work, find your friends.
Okay, good advice. Now, if I were to give you 3 wishes, what would it be?
Oh, one of my wishes that I think about often is I wish that I could make the sound effect, like when you blink your eyes, I wish I could just make it go like blink, blink, blink. I think that's really funny. And that would be my 3rd wish. My 2nd wish would be that I had more motivation to do stuff in school and things like that. And my 1st wish, my biggest one, would be, I don't even know. I can't really think of that much. Probably just to have like an easier time overall, like mentally especially. Just be able to get through stuff easier.
All right, now name this video. What do you want to name it? Because every video's got to have a title.
Okay. Let me see. Oh, I can't think of anything.
We can come back to that if
Yeah.
you want. Now, what school do you go to?
I go to SUNY New Paltz.
New Paltz. So, is that like a camp? Like people are on campus? for
Yeah,
that?
I live on campus.
What's the situation with the classes right now? Is it remote or not?
There's
remote?
some, it's like some classes are remote, some are in person. I had one in-person class last semester, and I have a couple more this one.
All right, game changers. Have there been any game changers in your life to things that happened that made you want to change the way you live your life?
Definitely. This is YouTube, so I don't know how much I can say, but I was smoking a lot of weed.
You're not the first one.
Yeah. And I was getting crazy panic attacks, and I was like, this is not for me. You know, I gotta quit this. And I did. I unquit recently. But I've kind of decided, you know, that's not for me anymore, and I'm trying to be better.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I actually had a group yesterday. I don't know if they were the same group that you saw.
This was 2 days ago that I was here.
Yeah, I had a group. I think it was 2 days ago. It was a group, and all three of them had been in rehab.
Huh. Yeah, I've been in inpatient facilities 3 times. I was in rehab, outpatient once. It's crazy.
So you're on the right track right now.
Yeah, hopefully.
Good. I hope you're able to maintain your cleanliness.
Thank you.
And one of the things I asked them was actually, how do you stay clean? And they said you have to get rid of those old friends.
Yeah.
And you have to sort of surround yourself around other people who are clean.
Yeah. For me, like, obviously if you're doing like hard stuff, you got to get rid of your old friends. But like my friends are very supportive of it, and they like, some of my friends will say, okay, if you're gonna be sober tonight, I'll be sober with you. Like, we'll do it together. It's cool. You know, you just gotta find, maybe not necessarily get rid of your friends, but make sure you're with the right people.
One of the questions that I had asked before of other people is, how has peer pressure affected you? So, since you brought up your addiction problem,
Yeah.
how has peer pressure affected you?
It hasn't directly. I've only been directly peer pressured once, and it didn't work. But you know, you just see people around you doing it, and you want to do it. Like, if your friends are smoking and you're out, you want to have fun, even though your brain kind of tells you like you're not gonna have fun. But in a twisted way, you kind of do.
Mm-hmm. No, next question. Do you come to this park often?
I do.
What is the
Fairly
strangest thing you've seen or heard here in this park?
Wow. I don't know. Obviously, there's people selling stuff all around. So you get that.
Hustling as well?
Hustling, yeah. I was here on a date the other day, and we saw a woman doing interpretive dance, and there was a man playing the piano, and she like ended up coming over, and she was doing her interpretive dance, and he was playing the piano. It was great. It wasn't that strange, but it was cool.
Now, you brought up dating.
Yes.
Please enlighten us on what it's like to be dating now in the time of the pandemic.
It's weird, definitely. I haven't been doing that much of it, but I don't know, you kind of have to decide who you're going to be around for a while. Like, the person that I'm seeing right now, like, we'll hang out without masks and stuff because it's kind of like we're going to be seeing each other frequently, so you can be a little less like careful, which I think is like, obviously in one way it's kind of stupid, and I shouldn't be so careless, but also like you still have to enjoy your life.
You gotta find that sort of middle ground.
Yeah.
So tell me something. How do you do the dating thing? Are you doing online or are you doing in person?
Yeah, online.
Online. So you meet these people online and then you talk with them online and then you meet with them.
Yeah.
How is that going for you?
It's going pretty well for me.
Do you have any advice for people who are doing online dating?
I would say the biggest, most important thing is if you think about something about yourself, a part of you, and you think, I shouldn't put this on my Tinder because people are gonna think I'm weird, or I shouldn't put this on my Tinder because guys are not gonna like me, just fucking do it. Because honestly, that's gonna have to be bleeped out probably. But if you think that there's a part of you that someone's not gonna want, then they're not the person for you. Like, it's not worth it at all. So like, I've learned to just present myself in the most authentic way that I can, and that'll attract the kind of people that you want to be around.
That's great. A lot of times we feel like we have to put on this show for other people.
It's totally like, I think it's sad that everybody thinks like that, because it's totally not true. Like, there are gonna be people who like you for who you are. If you like, if you are yourself, you will always find someone that's going to appreciate that.
And it's great to figure that out early in life rather than later.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have people in their 40s come on here saying, they haven't figured that out till they were in their 40s.
Yeah.
So basically, what were you doing from the time you were 15 to 40?
Yeah, absolutely.
A lot of people, it ends up isolating them. And
Yeah.
I had a guy on here a couple of hours ago. He said that he was pretty much isolated throughout his whole life. And then he said, just as the pandemic came along, he wanted to sort of try to get out of his little bubble. And
Yeah.
it was the worst time he could have chosen.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because now it's very hard to get out there
Yeah.
and meet people and be a part of anything. All right, now, next question. Do you speak any foreign languages?
I do not. I took Spanish in high school. Not very good at it because I haven't taken it in several years, but that's it.
Now, where have you been? Have you been to visit any states,
Yeah.
any countries?
I have been all up along the East Coast. I've been to Ireland many, many times. I've been to Northern Ireland a couple times. Yeah.
Finished?
That's it.
Okay. Now, where would you like to go in the future?
I really want to go to like Norway, and like Iceland, places like that where it's just like so cool and wintry and mountains and stuff, and the culture is like really interesting to me and stuff like that.
So you're doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing.
Yeah,
Because you're all going to Florida.
Yeah.
The cold doesn't bother you.
No.
What is the nicest thing anyone's ever done for you?
The nicest thing anyone's ever done for me.
Right.
I don't know, something comes to mind, but I don't think it's like the exact. People wouldn't think it's very nice. One of my friends. Oh no, I actually shouldn't say this at all. Never mind.
I've had somebody say someone wrote me a letter, and that was nice to them.
Yeah.
I've had someone say someone handed me a sandwich when I needed it,
Yeah.
and that was nice to them.
One of my friends. Okay, I will say it.
Okay.
One of my
no
friends.
right or wrong answer.
Yeah. We were in a store and we were just like browsing around, and someone was like, one of my friends was like, no, I shouldn't say it.
Okay,
It's
we'll
like
skip
involves.
that.
Yeah.
Next question. Can you do any impersonations?
I can do some accents, yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Not necessarily. Okay. Well, my parents are from Ireland, so I can kind of do like a couple different types of Irish accents. This is like a really light one right now, but I can do like different stuff. I can also do a couple different British accents, but I'm not totally secure in how they're gonna sound right now when they come out of my mouth.
It doesn't matter. There's no right or wrong answer. We're just doing this for fun.
Yeah.
It's just a way for people to be silly on here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have trouble with the British accent myself.
Yeah.
I always get the northern and the British the northern and the southern British
Yeah.
accent all mixed
The
up
northern
together.
British accent's
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
That was so bad. Northern is the right sound though.
They're like the northern
Yeah.
British accent. Okay, let's go. How do you know if you could trust a business? What are some signs you're looking for
In a business?
in a business? Because we live in a consumerist society, right? There's a lot of
Absolutely.
businesses out there who can't be trusted, shouldn't even be in business.
Yeah.
How do you know you could trust a business?
I think I definitely participate in businesses that I shouldn't trust. But I prefer like smaller businesses. And obviously like buying things secondhand is pretty trustworthy. But in general, like, I don't know, just things you hear about businesses, things that they shouldn't be doing, big corporations and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, what are some good places to film in New York? These kinds of videos.
I think probably all your classic spots, Washington Square Park, Tompkins, probably skate parks. You get some interesting kids. 125th and Lex, you would get some real interesting people
Is
at
that
125th.
Harlem?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about Harlem? I've not really spent very much time there.
Honestly, me neither. Just kind of going through on the train, and you know, you see some interesting things up there. It's kind of sad. You see like junkies on the street and stuff like that. It makes you sad, but it's life.
But it's safe though for people to go. There's nobody getting robbed or shot, no drive-bys, nothing like that.
Well, I guess there are.
There are, okay.
Yes.
So you definitely gotta watch your back.
Depends on where you're at, yeah.
And be strapped
And during the
when you go there.
during the day, you're probably good. Yeah, be strapped.
Be strapped, alright. Now, special talents if you got any.
Special talents, not really. Technically, I am linguistically gifted.
Really?
Yeah.
So you mean like studying Spanish, for example?
Yeah, and like reading and writing, stuff
So,
like that.
would you consider yourself to be a good student?
No, not at all. There's
So
like,
doesn't that linguistic talent help you out in school? Any?
it should, but you know, probably a lot of people, you hear about gifted kid burnout where kids are told that they're gifted and then they get it into their head and now you're not able to do any work.
Wait, so
'Cause
you
think
were
you're
gifted?
good. Yeah, I still am, yeah, technically.
Are you on the dean's list, anything like that?
No.
No?
Didn't try, didn't care, even though I should have been able to do really well because I am gifted. But
Yeah.
it's stupid and ungrateful, but you know, it's life.
Now, where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Probably doing my master's, hopefully. I don't know where I'll be at. Maybe I'll go out to Oregon, do my master's out there, who knows. I have to see what my parents think about it, because I'm still a kid.
You're a very scholarly person.
Yes, I suppose.
What are you studying, or what do you hope to be studying when you're doing your master's?
I hope to be studying ceramics, actually.
Ceramics.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a special talent right there.
I'm not amazing at it at the moment, but I hope to get better.
Are you talking about the kind of thing where they're doing the movie Ghosts?
Yes, it's the second time I've heard that this week. Yeah, pottery.
That's cool. Did that inspire you?
It did not. I haven't seen Ghost.
So you wanted to? Well, how did you become interested in that?
My mom is an artist, and I took a lot of art classes as a kid, and I've done it in the past. Have some work that I liked,
Uh-huh.
and I think it'd be cool.
Where do you display that artwork of yours?
I don't.
You don't take pictures of it?
No.
Wow, what a waste.
Yeah.
I think you should like take pictures of it, or you could do a TikTok video of you making ceramics.
Maybe I do make TikTok videos.
That would be cool. What kind of videos do you watch?
I watch commentary videos on YouTube where they like watch other YouTube videos and talk about them, and then I watch comedy on TikTok, and I really like comedy in general and stuff like that.
Any specific channels or influencers?
My YouTube channels that I watch are like Curtis Connor, Danny Gonzalez, Cody Ko, Noel Miller, and then TikTok. I don't know, there's this one TikToker who really reminds me of myself and I think he's really funny. His name on there is Illogical Frog with an underscore. He's cool.
No. The two of y'all came together, but
Yes.
you wanted to go on screen.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself to be a leader?
Yes. Probably in the sense that like when I'm doing group projects in school, like I have to be in charge. And
You'll take
also
charge.
I passed by the other day and I was like, I really want to talk on YouTube badly.
You had to get something off your chest.
Yeah, I just kind of wanted to speak to the people.
And we're glad to receive that. I think
you.
many people out there want to hear your story.
Maybe.
Especially in the time of a pandemic, you see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
you get
People
different
want to know what other
perspectives.
people are thinking in their heads.
Yeah.
So they don't feel so alone, maybe.
Yeah.
Now, how did y'all become friends?
We went to high school together. She's behind the camera, but we sat next to each other in biology freshman year, and then we weren't particularly friendly, but we went on a religious retreat together because we went to Catholic school. We went on a religious retreat together, and we kind of became friends, and we've just been pretty good friends since then.
Now, a lot of people, once they graduate high school, they lose touch with their high school friends.
Yeah.
What is the secret to maintaining a friendship like that?
I think we spoke about this yesterday.
Yeah.
We really don't force it. Like, it just comes naturally. We talk to each other when we do, we hang out when we do, and we just get along. We're very similar people, and it just works.
And hopefully that will last
Yeah.
10 years.
I think
more
it
down the
will.
line. What were you doing during the lockdown? How did you make use of that time?
I didn't. I
You
was
just
on my
sat around?
phone all the time. Yeah.
Making TikTok videos?
Not that I started making TikTok videos quite recently, but during all of like May, June, July, I was just sitting around.
Okay, next question. Is Facebook still relevant?
No. However, I have been using MySpace recently, and I think it's a hoot. It's so fun.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you do on there?
Me and my friends all just like have connected to each other on MySpace, and we just post stuff, like each other's posts, comment, and it's only like 5 of us, but it's funny and it's fun.
So it's like a revival.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it was still usable.
It's barely
You can
usable.
upload pictures and stuff and
Yeah.
write stuff on there.
It's a horrible user interface. It's so ugly,
Yeah.
but it's funny.
Now, why do you think Facebook used to be a very big website?
Yeah.
Why do you think like it's not really that relevant anymore?
Just because new things are always coming out, and like younger people start using the newer things, and then older things become associated with old people and are antiquated.
And that's where Facebook is right now.
Yeah.
What apps do you use other than MySpace?
Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit.
What questions would you ask if you were doing interviews?
I feel like, I don't know. I would definitely just try to dig the deepest into people that I could, and that they're comfortable responding to. But I think it's probably pretty fun and pretty interesting to hear all that stuff. I would enjoy it. Just asking people, maybe even finding out like little tiny details about their life that are cool.
Now, you said before that you make videos.
Yeah.
Tell me about your most successful content.
My most successful video was a video of my outfits every day for a week.
What kind of responses were you getting from that video?
A lot of girls commenting, telling me that I was pretty, which surprised me. But it was very sweet. And just like my friends being like, wow, that was fire. The fits were good, most of stuff like that.
That's great. I mean, it's a very rewarding feeling to have.
Yeah, and it's fun to make the video.
Yeah, to do something that you enjoy and then to be praised for it.
Yeah, and like I got to style myself every single day, like something that I thought looked cool, and to see other people say like, your outfit was cool, it felt good.
Now, I see you got a bunch of tattoos on you.
Oh, yes.
What do they mean to you, if anything?
I have 42 tattoos, and a lot of them don't mean anything. They just look cool, and I got an idea for something, and I wanted it on my skin. I have a couple meaningful tattoos. I have one of my mom's parents' house on my thigh. That's my only professional tattoo. And then I have 666 on the front of my wrist and 777 on the back. And that's pretty meaningful to me, just about my struggle with my mental health and being bipolar, because 666 is the devil and 777 is God, and it's just like a whole big thing for me.
Now, what is your biggest accomplishment in life?
My biggest accomplishment, I think, was learning not to care what anyone thinks about me except for my friends. It has been really freeing, and now I just do what I want, and it's pretty cool and fun.
What are some of your strengths and weaknesses?
I think my biggest strength, but also maybe my biggest weakness, is being so caring about people, because it lets people easily take advantage of you. But I consider myself to be pretty loving and a good friend, and I enjoy spending time with people a lot. And a really big weakness of mine definitely is just not being able to understand what's going on with myself at all times, and just being afraid of myself in certain ways.
No. Thank you. Did you want to plug any of your social media?
My social media, I will plug my TikTok for sure.
Okay.
Let me check what that is. I will plug my TikTok. which
Instagram too?
is private on Instagram.
YouTube?
Eboytears, Eboytears. That's me.
Eboytears.
I have 108 followers. Please follow
How
me.
many videos do you have up on there?
Very many. I like shit post.
Cool.
Yeah.
Great.
A lot of videos of me dancing in my kitchen.
Do you want to give any shout outs to anybody?
Yes, I would. But I would like to give 3 shout outs.
Yeah.
First of all, to my friend Jamari, who's behind the camera.
Alright.
Second of all, to my best friend from college, Soup. I will be showing you this video, so
Great.
hello. And then third of all, the guy that I was here with the other day when I first passed by and wanted to be in the YouTube video, it was supposed to be me and him in this video, but he's not here. So I'd like to shout out Stefan. Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be able to come back for
Yes.
part 2 of this video.
Yeah.
Now, would you mind if I upload this to the internet?
Absolutely.